Good afternoon, everyone. Today is Monday, April 13th, 2026 at 13:41, and today we have our Day 2 outlook to look at for tomorrow. So, in tomorrow's Day 2 outlook, we have an enhanced risk tomorrow that encompasses parts of east central Iowa, parts of northern Illinois, and southern Wisconsin, and areas of Lake Michigan, it appears. We have a slight risk that encompasses parts of northwestern Ohio, most of Michigan, northern to central Indiana, central Illinois, through central Iowa, going into southern Wisconsin as well, extreme southeastern Minnesota, extreme southeastern Nebraska, that's Nebraska, southeastern Nebraska, northern through central Missouri, eastern Kansas, central Oklahoma, and down through central Texas. And we have a marginal risk that encompasses parts of east central Texas going through eastern Oklahoma, northwestern Arkansas, southeastern and central Missouri, central Illinois, central Indiana, central Ohio, central and northern Pennsylvania, much of New York State, parts of western Massachusetts, southern Vermont, and western New Hampshire, in extreme northwestern, Connecticut. We also have a marginal risk going from parts of extreme northern Michigan through central Wisconsin, southeastern Minnesota, northwestern Iowa, eastern Nebraska, central Kansas, central Oklahoma, back through west central Texas. So we do have those areas under a marginal risk. So let's go ahead and see what we've got for tomorrow. We have Chicago, Milwaukee, Madison, Des Moines, and Aurora under the enhanced. Detroit, Oklahoma City, Kansas City, Cleveland, and Tulsa under the slight. And Indianapolis, Fort Worth, Omaha, Arlington, and St. Louis under the marginal. So let's go ahead and see what we've got for tomorrow. Tomorrow, we have a 10% tornado, 10% hatch tornado threat for parts of east central Iowa, in western and northern Illinois, and extreme southern Wisconsin. We have a 5% hatch for parts of central Iowa into southern Wisconsin, and we have a 2% hatched for parts of central Iowa going into also southern Wisconsin. So we do have those areas under a 2% hatch. We also have a 5% hatched over here for parts of extreme northern Texas through central Oklahoma, and a 5% for parts of northern Texas going into Oklahoma as well. We have a 2% that encompasses parts of central Texas, central Oklahoma, northwestern Arkansas, eastern Kansas, much of Missouri, parts of southeastern Nebraska, central Illinois, central and northern Indiana, northwestern Ohio, all of Michigan actually, parts of central Wisconsin, southeastern Minnesota, and central Iowa. So we do have those areas under a 2% tornado threat. So we have Chicago, Milwaukee, Oklahoma City, Madison, and Des Moines under the significant severe. Des Moines, Aurora, Rockford, Naperville, and Cedar Rapids under the 15%. Chicago, Milwaukee, Oklahoma City, Madison, and Joliet under the 5%, and Detroit, Indianapolis, Fort Worth, Kansas City, and Omaha under the 5%, or 2%, So, for the 10% hatched area, we could see a good EF3 tornado possible tomorrow, so please be mindful of that. Strong tornadoes are possible tomorrow. 5% hatched, we could see an EF2 tornado possible. 2% hatched, we could see an EF1 tornado possible. And 2% normal, we could see a brief EF0 tornado possible tomorrow. So please be mindful depending on where you are. Going into the wind threat for tomorrow, we have a 15%, that encompasses parts of through central Texas, central Oklahoma, eastern Kansas, western and northern Missouri, extreme southeastern Nebraska, central to eastern Iowa, central Illinois, and northern Illinois, southeastern Minnesota, southern to central Wisconsin, northern Indiana, northwestern Ohio, and most of Michigan. And we have a 5% that encompasses parts of most of New York State, parts of southern New Hampshire, southern Vermont, western New Hampshire, western Massachusetts, northwestern Connecticut, northern and central Pennsylvania, central Ohio, central Indiana, central Illinois, central Missouri, parts of northwestern Arkansas, going through eastern Oklahoma, east central Texas, west central Texas, going through central Oklahoma, central Kansas, southeastern. There's the reset. Southeastern Nebraska, parts of central Iowa and southeastern Minnesota, and central Wisconsin and northern Michigan. So we do have those areas under a 5% for wind tomorrow. So we have Chicago, Detroit, Milwaukee, Oklahoma City, and Kansas City under the 15%, and Indianapolis, Fort Worth, Omaha, Arlington, and St. Louis under the 5%. So for the 15% area, we could see 60 to 75 mile per hour wind gusts possible, and for the 5%, we could see 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts possible tomorrow. Going into the hail threat for tomorrow, we have a 30% hatched encompassing parts of east central Iowa, northern Illinois, and southern Wisconsin, as well as areas of Lake Michigan. We have a 15% hatched encompassing parts of western Michigan, northwestern Indiana, parts of central Illinois, through central Iowa, southeastern Minnesota, central Wisconsin, parts of southeastern Nebraska, northwestern Missouri, eastern Kansas, central Oklahoma, through central Texas. And we do have a 15% normal that encompasses parts of east central Texas, eastern Oklahoma, parts of extreme northwestern Arkansas, parts of extreme southeastern Kansas, to central Missouri, central Illinois, central Indiana, northern Indiana, and northwestern Ohio, and most of Michigan. We have a 5% that encompasses parts of northwestern Ohio, central Indiana, central Illinois, central Missouri, northwestern Arkansas, eastern Oklahoma, and east central Texas, going through west central Texas, going into through central Oklahoma, central Kansas, southeastern Nebraska, northwestern Iowa, southeastern Minnesota, and central Wisconsin, as well as parts of northern Michigan. So we do have those areas under a 5% for tomorrow. So we have Chicago, Milwaukee, Oklahoma City, Kansas City, and Omaha under the significant severe. Chicago, Milwaukee, Madison, Des Moines, and Aurora under the 30%. Oklahoma City, Kansas City, Tulsa, Wichita, and Fort Wayne under the 15%. And Detroit, Indianapolis, Fort Worth, Cleveland, and Omaha under the 5%. So for the 30% hatched area, we could see up to 3.5, maybe even 4-inch diameter hail possible tomorrow. 15% hatched, we could see 3.5-inch diameter hail possible tomorrow. 15%, we could see 1 to 3-inch diameter hail possible. And for the 5%, we could see 1 to 2-inch diameter hail possible for tomorrow. So please be mindful of that. Going into the summary for tomorrow, it says severe thunderstorms are expected on Tuesday and Tuesday night from the southern plains to the Great Lakes. Large to very large hail, a few tornadoes, which is some could be strong, and damaging wind gusts will be possible, particularly across parts of eastern Iowa, northern Illinois, and southern Wisconsin. Additional strong storms, mainly producing strong wind gusts, will be possible across parts of the northeast. So I do really hope that you stay weather aware and stay safe tomorrow. There's tomorrow's hail risk. There's tomorrow's wind risk. There's tomorrow's tornado risk. And there's tomorrow's day 2 outlook. So I do really hope that you stay weather aware and stay safe tomorrow. Yes, even though you may be in the marginal risk, you still want to remain weather aware and safe, as you never know what these storms could do in the marginals. But anyway, I do really hope you have a great day today. Take today to prepare for tomorrow. Excuse me. And I'll go over this outlook again tomorrow morning when it becomes day 1. Excuse me. In the meantime, stay weather aware, stay safe, take today to prepare for tomorrow, and take care.